Is this working? It is! Wait. I'm so confused. How does this work? This is so confusing. Am I live? Am I actually live? Am I actually live? Okay, I noticed that the pizza from December is still up here, so we're gonna turn that off. We'll turn that off once we figure out which layer it's on. Okay, do this. Anyways, hello everyone on YouTube, on the YouTubes. That person. Do I know you? Like, I do you go by another name on like Twitch or Discord or something? Because you've been very active in the comments of every single thing that I post, and I'm so grateful because normally I need that kind of engagement. But of course, I'm not gonna go around begging for people to be like, comment right now. So yeah, live. We are continuing yesterday's Jaekyung and Danny Boy. The problem with what happened yesterday was that when I ended the stream on Twitch, I was so sleepy that I fell asleep without having dinner. I was like, the plan was to have dinner, duh. But I even went downstairs and bought bread. Do you know what a big deal that is? Normally I'll just starve. But no, this time I went downstairs, and I bought bread. I bought a loaf of bread, but I fell asleep. So I wasn't able to eat. I woke up at around 6 a.m. Do you know how late that was? When did I stream yesterday? I think it was like around 9. No. It was 11 p.m. Yeah, no dinner. And I was also kind of stressed out. Lots of stressed out events happening right now. Stress-worthy. Is it stress-worthy? Should I call it stress-worthy? Now what is this? There's supposed to be something that it states. But this one actually worked. Oh yeah, I'm also watching some YouTubes in the background. Okay, I think I know what I'll do. First, I will go to window capture. Okay, not this. I'll close this. And then I'll go here. And then I'll go here. And then I'll go here. And boom, we'll watch some Dan and Phil in the background. Rest in peace, bread. No, it wasn't used for its purpose. No, it was just a waste. Like, do you know how hard it is for me to leave the house to buy bread? It's a big deal. What? That's so annoying. I love what Phil's gotta say. How hard? How hard what? What did I say? I kind of forgot. Here's the thing. They're gonna be in a heart shape. So, I don't need to worry that much if the wing doesn't look like a wing. But what about you, third person? Do you have a name? Is there a reason you're third? Are you like the third child in the family? Oh, I realized the desktop audio is not on. some Dan and Phil. He, what he? I'm asking a question. You're full of mysteries, third person. Are you major by any chance? I have suspicions. See, this brush is magical. It's magical. It was my nickname. My friend used to give me third person. That's a mouthful. Do we just call you third? Like maybe if it was in Japanese, it would make sense. Sandaime. now you sound esteemed. The third. Wait, I missed what they were saying. Okay, let's be logical. We have the shading, the general basic shading. Next, we'll have to have a darker one. They would be so awkward. After this, we'll add some personality. I don't even know what personality I'm going to be adding, but we'll add some sort of personality to this. Safa! Welcome to the other side. You're still in human jail? Okay, you're still in prison under the suspicion of having a little humanity? I've not forgotten that. I mean, I may have forgotten it a little bit, but yeah. you're still under. We are planning your trial. Ah, that's the word. I kind of forgot how the court system worked. Yes, Safa, you're too human to be a part of the cool kids. Everybody knows that humans are not the cool kids. Oh my god. Phil and Louis files. It'll be weird if I just randomly added a bunch of like stuff over here. Okay, let me use some common sense. Wings. The bright side is going to be here, the dark side is going to be here. I need to get my lawyer from hell. Yeah, you get that. You're gonna have to prove that you're less human. Okay, this is not working out. I'm failing miserably. I need to look at a reference. I'll go on to the Pint of the Trust. Have you guys been on the Pinterest? It's very Pinterest. It's funny. My humor is funny. I feel like I'm losing it. Okay. Cupid anime. Give me some wings. Show me some wings. Should I change his wings to white? No, but like white is too white. Not racist, just too white. The wings are simple, but they still need to look like they've got personality. Third, your hee 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 is contagious. Should I make it transparent? Okay, no, then I'll have to make the entire thing. Oh my god. I'll figure out what I'm gonna draw. God bless. God bless. Beautiful. Beautiful. Marvelous. Okay, this sounds so random. I just got an order on Etsy. That's how I react. I'm like, beautiful, marvelous. Bless your soul, Etsy orderer. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is so random. Okay. Oh wait, I took my phone to look at a reference. While looking at my phone, I got an order on Etsy, so I celebrated. Then I turned it off and placed it on the table without even searching for my wing. I need to look at a wing. But all these wings are transparent. Give me a wing. You know what? I think I'm thinking too much. I think I don't have to make the wing that complicated. The arrow is mess. Can I just call you the mess? I'll come up with nicknames for y'all. So Safa is Safa. Third, Sandaime. It makes you sound esteemed, you know? Third generation. Arrow Ace, I'll call you the mess. Or would you like Arrow? Or maybe just Ace. Or like SpongeBob, would you like the? What shall I call you? My spirits are a little high because I just made a sale on it. A big sale. Sometimes I'm like, the things I do. If only you guys know what I do. Also, if you guys hear some popping sounds in the background, it's the firecrackers. I'm not even listening to them. It's the firecrackers in the background because it's Chinese New Year. Any Chinese? Anyone celebrating? Oh, if you're not Chinese, the Lunar New Year. It's so odd because like I grew up with it being called Chinese New Year because majority of the celebrators in Malaysia are the Malaysian Chinese. So I'm not intentionally trying to offend any other East Asian if you celebrate the Lunar New Year. I kind of get it though because being South Asian, a lot of times the Pakistanis, the Indians, the Nepalis, the Sinhalese, and like all these South Asians, they celebrate the same New Year as well. Like the New Year will fall on around the same day, and just like how it is with the East Asians, the South Asians also tend to fight amongst each other. It's like, yeah, we get it that we got it from you guys, the Indians, but like we also celebrate our own New Year, even though it's on the same day and it follows the same calendar, but we still want to give it our own name. Like it's the same all around. Spectacular, brilliant. I usually go by Ray. Well, guess I'll call you Ray then. Like, what was the point? If you wanted me to call you Ray, you could have just said so. Saying it that way, it's like, yeah, you can call me the Arrow Ace Omes, but I also go by Ray. Oh, Ray, are you on Instagram? I think I know you. I think I know you. My coworker is Chinese and she was celebrating it too. Is she giving out ang paos? You know, the red packets with money. Money, money, money. You know, it was nice to be a child where every adult, even if they gave me like $2, it was still nice to be a part of this. Ever since I became not a child, I don't know if it sounds weird if I say ever since I became an adult. Ever since I lost my child status, I've not gotten a single red packet. Do I just go to every single neighbor and be like, give me, put the red packet in the bag. Put it in. Can you imagine a heist, but like instead of money, they go for red packets? Or like we go to every single Chinese house and we make them give us their red packet. It's like, put it in the bag. Put all your red packet in the bag. Every single one of them. Wait, what if that actually does happen? I'm saying this with no knowledge if that's actually a thing. Do people go around robbing others on Chinese New Year for the ang pao money? I'm just hypothetically speaking. I'm not on Instagram. You've got the wrong Ray. There is a Ray. There's a Ray somewhere. Okay, I guess you're not the Instagram Ray. You're just Ray number 2. Do you like that, Ray? Oh, can I call you Race? Cause Ray and Ace. I got this. I haven't seen that personally, but she did give me a rabbit-shaped steamed bun with red bean paste filling. That's bao. I loved red bean bao. Give me the red packets. Exactly. Put it in. But like, it's so unfair that when you graduate from being a child, if you're not Chinese, the chances of getting a red packet is so low, unless like your boss is Chinese. And it's like, what about me? So yeah, I'm not a child anymore. It's so groomer coded. It's like the minute you stop being a child, they're just like, yeah, I'm not gonna give you any red packets anymore. But of course this is because I'm not Chinese. Oh, we are gone? We are back. It says we are back. OBS disconnected for whatever reason. Explain yourself. Okay, I've been stuck at the same part since the stream started. I need to give my wing personality, but I'm afraid of giving it too much personality. Because it's like, the shading won't make sense if I were to just randomly put it here and there. But you know what? No one's gonna know. It's gonna be printed out as a sticker sheet. Why? What's going on? This is so annoying. Are we back? This is so frustrating. Is this like my early days on Twitch? Because my early days on Twitch was like this. Anyone still remember early days on Twitch when the stream would disconnect a gazillion times? And I'll be like, one day I'll figure this out. One day I'll figure this out. And when I did figure it out, we'll all look at it as a fond memory. Like, that was actually a thing. And in my Twitch history, there was a period where literally if the stream just all of a sudden disconnected, you'll never know if I'll come back or we'll just meet again after a month. You know what? I think I'm wasting time. There's nothing additional to do. The wing is a wing, that's it. Do I add some more personality? I want to add personality. But, is the personality needed? That's a question. That's a question to ask. Is it needed? Indian here can confirm South Asians fight amongst ourselves for anything ever. I mean, it is the same for Southeast Asians as well, East Asians as well. The thing is, I guess it's a hard pill to swallow that we have a lot of similarities. Coming from the same region, we share a lot of the same things. You know, we sometimes look alike. We look alike, our cultures clash, and everyone's like, you know what? It may come from you, but we're also a part of this. And it translates across all regions. You have that with the East Asians, always like the Japanese and the Koreans having a hard time acknowledging that a lot of their stuff do come from the Chinese. And then Southeast Asians are always like, well, they're all sharing everything that comes from this region, but still, we be at each other's necks. The child privilege, exactly. It's unfair. What am I supposed to do? Be a child forever? Should I add some green? But the green is going to be so random. It's going to be a random ass green all of a sudden on a wing. Tell me how this makes sense. What is this? That's because I'm just randomly adding. Also, I watched Journal with the Witch. Anyone else watching that anime right now? Because it's amazing. Wait a minute. It's ugly. So you know what I'm actually gonna do? We're gonna pretend that the wing's got enough personality. Reconnect, disconnect. You're right. It's like, what's going on? Oh, maybe it's the setting. Like for Twitch, it's fixed. For YouTube, I don't really know what I'm actually doing. It's been a while. Okay, so after the wing, we have the halo. And once we're done with the halo, we'll actually be done with the entire sticker sheet. Like done. I was supposed to print it out today and then pack the rewards tomorrow. But I was a little late. And I can explain myself. Okay, I gotta check this first. Divided by 2. And then wait, why hoodies? Hoodies Wow. I'm just gonna say this. Should I say this? Oh, I'll keep it to myself. I'll keep it to myself. But Americans? Nah, I'll keep it to myself. I'll keep it to myself. Okay, where's my halo? Okay, that's the heart. The halo. Ah, okay. Now what are we supposed to do here? Make it shine? Okay, we'll add some three-dimensional effect to it. Ooh, sounds fancy. We're just gonna add a little bit of a shadow down here. Look at that. Oh wow. Wait, now it looks like it's on the inside. Should I like, oh yeah. I think I should do it over here instead. Also, it looks too grayish, so I'm gonna make it orange-ish. Tell what? I'm so lost. Do you know that I barely remember what I said 5 seconds ago? What did I say? Oh, Valentine's Day. I treated myself to some pizza. Okay, I think that is nice, the inside. And then a little bit of shading underneath. Oh, Americans? Guys, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret that I just discovered. I'm just gonna whisper this. Americans, come close. Americans are rich. They're rich. Okay, they're so fucking rich. Like, here's the thing. Y'all have so much money. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't understand. I have had to increase my shipping from 15 US dollars all the way to 50 US dollars, actually even higher, because the tariffs made things really hard. So I've had to raise my shipping. Okay, wait, 3 Malaysian ringgit to USD 58. I've had to increase my shipping from 15 US dollars to 58 US dollars. Okay, and that's a big deal. And there are people willing to get Hobonichi journals for that shipping price. I'm surprised. Of course, on one hand, I'm grateful because I was really sad when I realized that it wasn't going to be easy to mail to the US anymore. Like, I was really sad that I could no longer use the 15 US dollar packet thing that I used to use. But then, I'm not really lacking any US customers. Y'all just keep pouring in, and I'm like, oh. Were my calculations off? Because I feel like 58 US dollars plus a 20 US dollar brokerage fee that will have to get paid when the order arrives. So technically it's 8 US dollars. I'm just surprised, you know? Y'all are willing to pay this much. But then America is huge. So I guess it's like a really privileged portion of the society. Oh, is that really just the norm when it comes to ordering online? I just feel like the price is insane, but I'm just grateful that it's not stopping them from coming to my store. Also, if y'all want Hobonichi journals, do not order from the Etsy store. I have to like increase the price because the Etsy fees is insane. And this made me realize that the living cost in the US is high. So it makes sense for a US based platform like Etsy to price to need to have listing fees in that way. But then again, it's crazy. So because of the listing fees, even though the actual journal is actually really affordable, I have to raise the price up so that when I do get an order, Etsy's not gonna eat it up. Like there was something called off-site ads. Safa, are you here? Or any other human being that's planning to sell on Etsy. Warning, when you start up your store, when you open up your store, the first thing you want to do is go to the settings and turn off off-site ads, because those off-site ads will market your listing in Google searches. So if let's say someone were to search on Google for a Hobonichi journal, and then they come across the exact journal that they're looking for, they come across my listing in their Google search, like maybe under shopping, Etsy will deduct like 50 Malaysian ringgit to US dollar, 12 US dollars for marketing fees. So the transaction fees will be around transaction fees will be around 20 US dollars, and then marketing fees alone will be like 12 US dollars. Can you imagine? I had no idea that was a thing. So at first, I was so happy to get like a string of orders. But then I would check my earnings and be like, what is this additional thing that they're taking? Marketing costs, off-site ads. So I did some research and I'm like, oh my god, they're taking 12 US dollars, sometimes higher. Like if let's say it's 2 orders, it'll be 22 US dollars. They'll be taking like at least 15% from the total of the sales, including the shipping. And so I was like, this is insane, because the first few orders, I actually lost money. Like I had to top up on my own because I did not take into account these off-site ads. So make sure that when you do start your Etsy or whatever, you turn off that off-site ads thing. Because if let's say you are like selling handmade stuff, it's going to be really hard, because I am trying to cover the cost of like the packaging, the materials, and when they take away this big amount, which is supposed to be normally the profit and stuff, they take away the amount that even goes to all the materials and stuff. And it's like, excuse me. So yeah, I had to turn it off. On one hand, it can be useful if you want your store to be discovered. But when I allowed these offsite ads for like at least 2 or 3 orders, I lost a shit ton of money. A shit ton of money that I'm now making up with the profit that I'm making after readjusting the prices. So I'm telling y'all, if let's say you go to my Etsy and you're just like, Josh, I know you make homemade stickers, but it's so expensive. That's because I would love to offer them at a much lower price. These stickers, especially for someone like me from Malaysia, the living cost here is low, it's not high. So I don't need to price my stuff that high. But because of Etsy and their insane fees, I actually have to. So it's not me, it's Etsy. Etsy be having them issues. I have no intention. I've heard, but like if you want to tap into the US market especially, it's really good. And if you want the traffic, Etsy, they bring a lot of good traffic. That's the hard part to let go of. So right now, I think what I'm planning to do is rebuild, because remember I had a Shopify website before this, but then I let go of it because I wasn't driving enough sales. But I think it was because of my own marketing. I should have done really aggressive marketing to try and get people to go to my website. But what I'm planning to do is rebuild a Shopify website, and then in every single order that I get, when I pack it, put a business card and say, get lower prices on my website. Because Etsy's got a rule. where you can direct people off your platform. So let's say I form a website right now, and then when I get an order, I'll just tell them, hey, yeah, you can cancel your order and then head over to my website and place it over there because it's cheaper. That's against their TOS. So I can't do that, which is why I'll have to do it in a traditional way. With all the orders that I get now, if I have a website, put a small business card and tell them, visit the website for cheaper prices. Etsy is too pricey. Like sometimes some people will even reach out to me and be like, the original price is this and the pricing here is crazy, and I'm just like, it's Etsy. I can't do anything. My hands are tied. Etsy be taking everything. My shop is on Ko-Fi. Ko-Fi, yeah, I mean the fees aspect is obviously very inviting, but the traffic, Etsy's traffic is just so good. Their traffic is where it's all at. Etsy really has gone downhill. They know that people are relying on them. They know that a lot of small businesses in the EU and even in small third world countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, they know that there are people who are relying on Etsy, so they're taking advantage of it. But it's just so crazy. Their fees is just insane. Like, why are you taking a percentage from the shipping, right? Like, I get you want to take a percentage from the total. That's fine. I'll try to readjust the pricing. But you're also taking a percentage from the shipping. And their rules are crazy. Right now I'm facing a lot of stressful stuff. Etsy needs to make it better for small businesses. I mean, they know that we are desperate. They know that there is no competition at the moment. Are there any platforms out there that can rival with Etsy? Etsy really is the best place for handmade stuff. You know, they I don't know if they have any rules against AI. I think they do. No, I think they actually allow AI. They've got their own problems, but they also know that a large number of people rely on them. That's why they don't give two shits when they introduce these kinds of crazy rules. Okay, so now that I'm done with the coloring, we are done, right? Like, I don't want to go back and fix ABC. Should I make Dan blush more? But I feel like Jaekyung is blushing enough. I'm gonna turn off. What is on top here? I should name my layers. What is this? Okay, there's nothing over here. What about this? Is it his eyes? It is. Do I need it to be on top? Not really, so I'm gonna bring this down below the line art. And then this. No, what is this? Oh, it's Jaekyung's sparkle. It's his sparkle in his eyes. It's also not on top, so I can bring it down below the line art. Okay, now that we have everything below the line art, we're gonna turn off the line art. Oh my god, they look naked! But I realized that when the rendering is done like this, it looks so color-ish, right? Like if I just brush up on the edges, it will look nice on its own. Like it looks kind of nice, right? Without the line art. And that's exactly why I don't prefer I prefer building my audience on my own, by my own marketing. I'm in a desperate situation, too desperate to rely on that. But hopefully, little by little, I'll be able to build my... Oh, what's this? Hopefully, little by little, I'll be able to build my Patreon. Because for me, I would love Patreon to grow. Patreon is where I can really relax and do what I love. Like right now, I had a lot of fun drawing this. And it's even more exciting. Oh wait, the ear. I'm gonna have to turn off the ear as well. It's even more exciting because I like this, my Patreon members like this, and I feel relaxed. Right now on Etsy, it's just sales, 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 profit, 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 business, business, business. My mind is just there. And I'm like, give me a break. Whether it's my post online or in-person events. I don't have the funds for in-person events. Posts online, I feel like I'm at a standstill. Like I try so hard. I try so hard with my reels and TikToks and trying so hard with my shorts and all. But it's not easy to convert them into sales and members. I'm just waiting for that one time, that one viral video that will all of a sudden reach the other parts. But with the US shipping being raised to $58, I don't think that's even possible. It's hard. Okay, what am I gonna call this? I'll call this Jink's main color copy. Okay, I have the skin saved. I have the hairs. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn off the skin. Wait a minute. Wasn't yesterday's firecrackers, This is coming together so well. I know, it's so cute. But I have to turn off some of it. Wait, what's this? Oh, okay, I can't. Happy Chinese New Year. It's 8 p.m. Why the random timing? Right, they are. Do you actually have your shop elsewhere currently, or it's only right now? It's only on Etsy, but I would like to rebuild my Shopify. It's just transferring every single product and setting everything up is gonna be so much work all over again. Actually, even Patreon, they take like 8%. Yeah. So when you guys pledge to my Patreon, minus 8%, because Patreon is taking 8% from every single membership. So I don't even get. US based platforms make it so hard. Okay, now I need to save everything separately. The skin. Okay, how do I do this? Everything is on top fine except for the hair. We need the hair to be on a separate layer because he's bald. We need the hair on a separate layer. Okay, Jaekyung's hair can stay. Danny Boy's hair can't because I need it to cover the eyebrows. Jaekyung's hair can stay. No, Jaekyung's hair also can't stay. You know what? They'll all be hairless. They'll all be bald. We'll love a bald king. Now, where is Danny Boy's hair? Wait, he looks cursed. Danny Boy! Wait, where is his hair? I can't find his hair. Okay, found it. save this on its own. Happy Chinese New Year. You had a 15-hour sleep today. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Oh, jeez. Oh, wait, it's right nearby. What is he? It looked like oh, it was the reflection. I call this color 1. And then we'll turn on the hair. And we'll turn off the rest. This is going to be hard. Ko-fi cut? Ko-fi doesn't take anything, if I'm not mistaken. You get what they pledge. It's only the transaction fees. Ko-fi processing through Stripe. This is so loud. It's Stripe that will deduct transaction fees, but I think Ko-fi doesn't take a cut. I'm not so certain. I normally get what y'all send. The Ko-fi link, yes, because my other link was connected to the other channel. So this one is a brand new one, specially for the YouTubes, the U of the tubes. Again, I'm gonna have to turn off every single layer that is not the hair. Every single one of them. Except for the hair. I don't want to make a mistake here. Turn off, turn off, turn off. Turn off. Like this, like this. This. Oh wow, that's a lot. And I think that's it. That's all we need. We need the hair on a separate layer like this. Hair color. Ah, PayPal does. Okay. But my Ko-fi stuff, if people pay through PayPal, then it will go into PayPal. But if people pay through Stripe, just normal banking, then it'll go into my Stripe account. I wonder what the numbers in the Ko-fi link mean. What numbers? What numbers? What Ko-fi? Support Josh 75125. Wait a minute. 751250. I think it was just random. I can't think of anything. 75. Heavenly Father who art in heaven. Where is it? Y'all fell on my feet. Ouch. Apologize. If it's like this today, imagine Chap Gome. We're gonna die. We're gonna be deceased. why people like firecrackers though. Like, I come from a family that has never, like, I have never, in my 30 years of being alive, I have never touched firecrackers before. Like, I don't, in my family, we don't use firecrackers because it's seen as, number one, dangerous, and we are most probably all neurodivergent, so it's too loud for us. Like, if I were to really think about the possible neurodivergent family members, my mom, my grandma, my uncle, my cousin, these people would definitely, they don't even need a diagnosis. I can diagnose them. They have the autism without a doubt. And so one of the things about firecrackers that they didn't like, and I also don't like, is it's so loud, number one. Number two, you have to leave the house. You have to leave the house. Who the hell wants to leave the house to blow up a few colorful sparkles, right? Like, I don't get it. And then it's just a lot of work. Like, why can't you just stay indoors and give each other presents and then go and eat? Like, that's what we would do. We never celebrate using firecrackers before. I also do find it kind of dangerous though. Like, isn't it polluting the air? Like, doesn't that contribute to air pollution? Can we have nature friendly? No, there's a word for it. Family friendly? No. uh there's a word for it. But ones that don't pollute the air, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now I'm gonna close this. I can never talk and draw at the same time. Like, what is this? I finished this centuries ago. Okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. Now I'm gonna open up the line art file. Jing's main line art. Ah. Eco-friendly and environmental friendly. Yeah, eco-friendly and environmental friendly. Those were the words. Also for this, I'm gonna have to bring down Jaekyung's neck because his neck looks looking a little long. We do not want a long neck. Not that I have an issue with long necks. We love us. This are scary. So we gotta bring his face down a little bit. It's funny. Okay, I'm gonna have to search one by one. Who is who now? Okay, Danny Boy is over here. Danny. Okay, this is his hair. This is his bangs. Bangs number 2. Sideburn copy. Sideburn. Face. Hand, no need. Mouth. Layer 12. What is layer 12? Teeth. Nose. Eyes. Eyes copy 2. Eyes copy. Layer 13. That's the heart. Layer 13 copy. That's the heart as well. Heart, shirt, neck. Now that's what we're after. Ears. Yeah, ears as well. Arms. Okay, yeah, that's it. Now we're going to carefully bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Okay, maybe that's too much. Oh no. I got a heart attack for a short while. did this happen? Okay, that was scary. In the past, when I was streaming on Patreon, when I first launched my Patreon, I used to stream drawing or something. Like I did a few Patreon only streams. And then out of the blue, I was wondering why everybody was so quiet. And then I learned that YouTube had, oh, I can't say this. YouTube did something, and so I was just talking to myself. I think YouTube turned off the comments or the chat feature or something along those lines, but I was talking to myself. But I should bring back those YouTube streams. This is weird. Oh, is it OBS? Or is it because I'm using my phone? Okay. Anyways, we brought Jaekyung's neck down. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to redo it. Not that. Redo this. Control Z. Control Z. And then bring it down like this. I should only take this part of the line out. I hate it when I do this because I don't wanna go out of loop. I went out of line. Oh wait, I did not, because that is Danny Bob. Okay, and then we'll bring it right here. Genius. Feel. And then what? I forgot what I was saying. All I know is that no, I can't say it on stream. I'll say it on Twitch. Just gotta be careful with what I disclose over here. Now, after bringing this down, does it look weird? The lines do though. Wait a minute, I'm confused. What did it look like before? Okay, so that line, why do I do this to myself? This line should go here. This part of the neck should be a little bit over here. That's nice. We like that. However, are we missing something? Yes, we are. What is that? I should watch some Dan and Phil in the background. But I'm having the hiccups. So if I hiccup out of the blue, it's just me hiccuping. If I hiccup out of the blue, it's just me hiccuping. It's funny. It's funny. Dan is so relatable. I'm so envious of them because Dan and Phil are literally made for each other. Like Dan and Phil is what you call soulmates. Am I too much? Is that too much? But I genuinely think that we are witnessing soulmates. Dan and Phil are literal soulmates, and these are the people who should be getting married. Not the people who only tolerate each other because they want something out of each other. Happy Lunar New Year! Happy Lunar New Year to you too, Jaden! Where's my red packet? If you're still single, you're supposed to give them out, right? Like, wait, what's it again? It's you give them out when you're single, or you give them out when you are married? I think you give them out when you're married. Yeah. Give me my red packet. It's been ages since I got a red packet for Chinese New Year. I'm thirsty. I'm parched. Do you know how rich I used to be when I was a child? Like my dad's boss will hand over, I think two red packets with like 20 ringgit each, sometimes more. And then my mom's boss, and then my friends. Oh yes, if you go to their houses for Chinese New Year open house, and if you just say Happy Chinese New Year to all the old people, they'll just give you at least 2 ringgit. But that 2 ringgit or 5 ringgit, when you accumulate them, I was a rich kid. I was a rich non-Chinese kid with Chinese New Year money. Give me my red packet. I should put a demand. All Chinese viewers or East Asian viewers of mine will have to give me a red packet. I want my red packet. I forgot I even paused it. I love that I am speechless. I want to use it in my videos, but I don't know if people will get the reference. I am speechless. Okay, that's enough. That's nice. Don't need to do anything extra. Oh, the ear line art is missing. Anyways, what I'm supposed to do now is I'm supposed to bring Jaekyung's hair above the line art of his face, like here. Wait, I want to see that. Not wearing supportive underwear? Oh. Why is Dan focusing on that? I don't think my eyes would have gone there. Wait, we do know, right, that Puerto Rico is in America? Because I remember when I first got my very first sticker club member from Puerto Rico, I was like, wait a minute, why does it say America? Like, why am I still sending it to the US? And that's when I actually learned that it was actually, do we call it a colony? How does that work? How in the world does Puerto Rico belong to the US? Anyways, that's how I learned it. Thank you, sticker club member from Puerto Rico. Okay, wait, I'm doing something. I'm doing something that I forgot. The line art for the mouth, the teeth. Why do they always hit the tree? Of course, Dan, the leading role. Wow. Wait, he was the main character. Santa Jesus? What? Wait, that's so nice. They're all a part of these plays? Oh my god. Wait, I didn't even know. I'm distracted. I can't even focus. Okay, wait. What am I doing now? I forgot. I was supposed to do something. Oh, the mouth. Okay, the mouth is properly arranged. Next, I'm gonna have to cut out Danny's hair. Rasterize. Cut out his hair. Bring it all the way above his face. What was that? I know. I'll cut it here. And then I'll cut it and I'll bring this all the way behind. Nice. Now the eyebrows are hidden. But can you see? Can you see it's kind of see-through? Like it's there but it's also not there. I think I should make it look more obvious. I mean, it's a play, Dan. It's a play. He's always the main character. Dan was born to be the main character. Where's my brow? I'm trying to zoom in and out. It's not working. Why not? Yeah. Is there a reason it's not zooming in? Why isn't it zooming in? Welcome to my toolbox lagging. Aww. See, okay, there is a reason why I like Dan. There's a reason why Dan was my favorite YouTuber growing up. He gets it. Doesn't that sound like Baba Bum 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 Vampire? Wait, he did? I have that book. I should read it. Wait, I need to search for it. He wrote a fan fiction in the amazing book It's Not on Fire. That's like the one time I actually got a YouTuber's merch. You know what? I'm literally taking out the book from the shelf like it's some sort of memorabilia. Like it's all dusty and all. I'm just like, it is very dusty. Like I bought this when I was still in college. Oh, am I that old? I'm actually turning 30 this year. Sometimes it just does not register. Now, where is Dan's fan fiction? Fan fiction. Fan fiction. This is like the one YouTuber book that was actually fun. Because like at that time, a lot of YouTubers were putting out books and stuff. But only Dan and Phil, I just felt like deserved it. Oh, am I being biased? Now, where is Phil's school life? Dan, Phil's chat logs. Oops, what did I do? What did I even do? Oh, the tour box was not working on my thingy thing. It was working on the other monitor. Okay, wait, where is Phil's YouTube origin story? Dan's YouTube origin story. Phil is not on fire. Where is his fan fiction? Fan fiction, fan fiction. Come on, I can find it. Ah, the apocalypse. Okay, no. You know what? I think I should do a stream of us going through this book all over again. Ah, they really are okay. What's this? Oh, she can send you some. Oh, Jaden, it's okay. You don't have to. The thing is, a lot of times they help during emergencies. You know, like sometimes things can go a little unexpected, and it's very helpful to have some help at the corner like this, so you don't have to. Please don't feel like you have to. I'm happy you are better now. I like to move forward. Like, there's no point crying over spilled milk. I do have hopes in getting it back. Oh wait, I don't think I shared this with you guys. Okay, so when all this happened, I got into contact with a VTuber from my country who was in the same position as me. So we were talking back and forth, reaching out to lawyers, helping each other out. And then I suggested, like, I did some research and I came across this German lawyer, WBS, a German law firm that specializes in this kind of media stuff, and they were just like really popular and well known. Now, we were planning on reaching out to them, but because I was in the middle of the move, it was very hard for me to like set aside the lawyer fees, which is why I didn't proceed. But this VTuber, he went ahead, he paid them around 1,000 US dollars, and he eventually got his channel back. He was actually able to get it back. Now, he being a VTuber, he had a lot of stuff that I would say bothered YouTube's guidelines, where it was a little hard to determine whether it was acceptable or not. Mine, in some way, can be seen as decent. It was most probably an algorithm issue, like a glitch. So I think both of our channels were affected by that glitch. So he was still able to get it back, which is why there is hope for me to get it back. It's just that I'm not in the position to be paying a lawyer 1,000 US dollars, which is like 4,000 Malaysian ringgit. We'll pay that lawyer once we are a little bit financially okay. Also, maybe it's nice to have a fresh start like this, you know? Who knows? I like to believe that things happen for a reason. Like, on one hand, I'm experiencing an amazing surge in sales on Etsy. I don't think I would have focused on Etsy if I didn't experience the loss of this, you know? Okay, I think it's fine. I think this is fine. What I'm gonna proceed with next is the line art coloring. Oh no, wait, I'm gonna have to save this. I'm gonna have to open up the coloring just now. Oh wait, this is the one that oh wait, that's the one. Page oh, what? 208? Thank you. Page 208. Oh, wait, this is like towards the end. 208, 212. Wait, does it even say 208? Oh wow, my eyes. I found it. 204. Close. We were close. Okay, let's read this. If you guys can read it on the screen, if you want to follow along, I actually want to read it. Is it clear? He looked up slowly to see his dead friend, sat bolt upright. Dan ran, not stopping to blink, breathe, or process a single thought. He sprinted out of the back exit and all the way across the grounds of the building to underneath a tree. He vomited. It wasn't real. He was hysterical. He tried to rationalize the thoughts in his head as his eyes shook with distress. Dan, stop running. I'm not gonna hurt you. He spun around to see Phil, standing upright as if completely fine with his hands forwards, as if anticipating Dan's irrational behavior. You can't. I mean, this can't be real. Wait, what? What's going on? Dan said, grasping behind his back to try and hold onto the tree as if it was a tether to reality. You know I'm real, Dan. This is real, and I think you know why. No, Dan shouted and pushed Phil backwards in utter disbelief. What's going on? Phil grabbed Dan's wrists and pinned him against the tree. I'm okay. Dan writing fan fiction was not on my agenda. How did I miss this? I literally had this book for like 10 years now. Maybe I read this but I forgot. Okay. Where he was pinned. Dan could feel the sharper edges prodding uncomfortably into his back as if the tree itself was pushing him towards the nightmare. It was a vampire. The words penetrated into Dan's head and seemed to pull down on his soul. As if everything he had been trying not to believe in the last 2 days was sinking like quicksand. I don't know how or if that's exactly what it is, but it explains it well enough. Phil said in a calmer tone, clearly aware of Dan's slow realization. You aren't the real Phil, Dan said in a flat, emotionless tone. Oh, you aren't the real Phil. His head was bowed, and in Phil's grip, it seemed Dan wasn't trying to resist anymore. A kiss! Time to kiss! If what you're saying is true, you aren't Phil. You're just a beast possessing his body. He looked up and stared into Phil's eyes. He didn't see the bright blue pools of... Aw, this is so sweet. The way he describes Dan's eyes. Phil's eyes. Did you see Dan's eyes? Where was I? Yeah, that he used to. He saw emptiness. He must be right. Phil stared back at Dan, seeing his brown irises blazing with fury. Phil let his grip loosen for a second. Dan realized and swung a punch as hard as he could, hitting Phil square in the jaw. Don't hit our precious Phil! It's not construction, it's just normal noise that I've not set my microphone to filter. Okay, here's the thing. If I actually enable that filter, okay, let me go to filters. If I enable it, you can't hear me. Like right now, can you hear me? Oh wait, no, it's not this. If I enable it, can you hear? You can't hear me, right? Like, let me hear myself. Let me unmute this. Does it work? You can't hear me, right? Let me hear myself. Oh. Let me unmute. That's loud. Does it work? Okay, let me bring it down. And let me put a noise gate. How about now? The reputation. A noise gate. How about now? See, you will only hear when I speak. It's like it's there and it's not. Unless I bring it right in front. You will only hear when I speak. Like it's there and it's not. Wait, I'm so confused. Which sound? Right in. Okay, I'm gonna reduce this. We'll let the echo die out on its own. But see, if I put the noise gate, this is what it sounds like. Is it over? Okay, let me increase it now. Yellow. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Cha-cha-cha. Wait, that was a meme. Oh yeah, it was a K-drama. Okay, now I'm gonna increase it. See? It's way better. Oh, okay. Okay. But the microphone is like really near. Like I'm breathing. I'm right here. Oh wait, I'm supposed to reduce that. Okay. Let me continue my vampire Phil. Where was I? He punched Phil. Blood. He looked down at it in a strange way and glanced back up at Dan, who seemed to almost be expecting something. Phil decided to wipe the blood on his shirt. I won't lie, Phil said, rearranging his suit jacket and sweeping his black hair away from his eyes. I feel different. I feel urges. It's just so funny knowing them. I still know who I am, what I do, what the difference is between right and wrong. And yet something is within me. Something primal. Shut up. Dan said, clenching his fist and visibly shaking with rage. You are not my friend, okay? I said it in such a normal way. I suck at this. Dan spun around, reaching for the sharp wood that was cutting into his back. Is he gonna plunge this into Phil? No way. In one sure motion, he snapped the branch and immediately swung towards Phil, who, as if in slow motion, leant backwards, smacked the branch from Dan's hand, and grabbed him by the throat. Phil's too innocent. Dan's head banged against the tree with a force that shook the leaves from the branches, falling over the boy's shoulders. His breath was heavy. Now kiss! He could feel the beads of sweat forming on his forehead. This was fear. He tried to move, but the force his friend was applying to his neck seemed immovable and impossible. Phil stepped closer until their noses touched. Here's the thing, imagine reading this, knowing Dan wrote this, but back then we had no idea that they were in a relationship. We had no clue at all that they were in a relationship. The fans went insane. I could kill you. Every fiber of my being is urging me to tilt your head back and smooch, and bite your neck, but I choose not to. What? Dan said, spitting out warmth before taking in a huge gasp. I don't want to kill you. I want you to join me. Yes, I like this. Is this a proposal? Like back then. This was written before they came out. So can we consider this a proposal? I don't want to kill you. I want you to join me. Join me in holy matrimony. Dan felt his heart drop in pressure. An overwhelming stillness waved through his body until he was stunned into silence. No, please. Wait, what's wrong with becoming a vampire? I thought, here's the thing, the actual Dan would love to not be human. I would grab this opportunity in an instant. You don't have a choice, but I do. Appreciate it. Ooh, said Phil. Think about it, Dan. Things can continue like normal. We can tell everyone it was one of those miracle situations where I was never actually dead. We can go back to our apartment and continue our normal lives, with some dietary adjustments, I guess. Dan had completely lost his ability to think. Part of it made sense. Maybe it would be okay if he didn't have to lose his friend or his own life. He knew it wasn't true though. Even though Phil was right in front of him, there was no breath coming out of his lips. But wait, why is Dan painting as if becoming a vampire is a bad thing? Like, yeah, he became a vampire and all he gotta do is drink some blood. Like he just explained. If I was in Dan's shoes, I would accept this in a heartbeat. It's like, I like this arrangement. We can do what they do in True Blood. Is that what they do? No, not True Blood. In Bababam Vampire. Because what the vampire ended up doing, was that he would only go after criminals? Criminals and nasty people or something. Yeah, we can be vigilantes. Go after the criminals, suck them dry. A win-win situation, you know? Anyways, where was I? Dan had completely lost his ability to think. Part of it made sense. Maybe it would be okay if he didn't have to lose his friend. Oh, wait, I think I read this. The only sensation he experienced was the damp chill of Phil's skin pressing against his. I feel like he did this on purpose. He knew that the fangirls would be reading this. That's why he described it with such intimacy. Just then, Dan noticed a man who must be the groundskeeper walking by in the distance. Dan had made his choice, and he knew it. And he knew it would be the right one. Wait a minute. I thought I heard something. Did I hear myself? I lost where the line that I was at. This is this is the worst read along ever. Oh yeah, help! Dan shouted, shaking as hard as he could, causing Phil to almost loosen his grip. He's trying to Then he felt it. Two sharp stabs pierced the skin of his neck. Dan dropped his arms and buckled his knees. He had lost. Phil moved in closer, pinning Dan's body against the tree as he gulped gallons of thick blood through his teeth and down his throat. Nice. Phil almost felt himself losing control, feeling a desire to complete. Oh, I forgot about that part. What if he loses control and sucks Dan dry? And then accidentally killing his friend. Oh yeah, I forgot that would happen. I thought he could control himself. No, he said, pulling away, feeling the blood run down his neck, past the collar of his shirt. Quickly, he raised his wrist and pierced his own veins. Drink, he ordered. Wait, this is a better love story than Twilight. Dan, with the last moments of his fading energy, attempted to resist, pitifully shrugging his shoulders. This sounds like a fantasy everyone's had. It wouldn't be enough. His natural instinct to breathe opened his lips, and the pungent taste of iron filled his mouth and flowed across his tongue. Dan's vision faded to black. Blinking, vision hazy and unclear. A yellow light, a white ceiling, after what seemed like a dreamy eternity unable to move. This is literally Breaking Dawn. Breaking Dawn before Breaking Dawn. Wait, when did Breaking Dawn even come out? Dan's eyes focused and noticed the familiar patterns of his bedroom ceiling. He was home. Had it all been a bad dream? Dan asked himself this as he reached to touch his bare chest with his fingers. He is naked! He could still feel. Surely that meant he was still alive. His hand stopped, palm lying still over his chest. He tried to focus all senses on detecting something, anything. No pulse. He looked to the right to suddenly notice Phil, sitting in a chair leaning over the bed. How do you feel? He asked with what seemed like a degree of confidence. Dan's eyes darted up and down, trying to decide what he made of this person, or whatever it was, sitting next to him. He sat up and swung his legs over the bed, lifting his head up with a strange new assuredness he had never felt before. He locked eyes with his friend. Hungry, Dan said, feeling within him an urge, a biological mission he now felt he had to begin. Me too, Phil said with a smirk. Why don't we go find someone to eat? You know what, Dan? Not bad. Really good for a beginner. I just wanted something more tragic. Like maybe someone dying. Like one of them had to die. This was kind of cliche. It's like, yeah, I got turned into a vampire, and then I locked eyes with a nice prey and stalked him. Joined his bath, his family run bath, and then watched him grow, waiting for him to literally turn. Wait, that. The whole plot of Baba Vampire is is sus. In another context, he'd go to jail. Breaking Dawn came out in 2012. This one came out in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. No, I am mistaken. It was much earlier. Anyways, that was the fan fiction. Do you want to read Phil's fan fiction? Now, why aren't I okay? Nice. That Phil looks so nice with this hair color. It fits him so well. But I wonder about people who dye their hair. Does it ever damage your hair? Like, I've never dyed my hair ever. Like, I have what they call virgin hair. I've never ever dyed my hair because of the fear of what it did to the human beings in my family. Like, at some point in my mom and my aunt's 30s, they kind of became addicted to straightening their hair. But all that heat every Christmas ruined it, and my mom's hair especially got ruined. She would color it. I never understood that though. Like, why is it that before any celebration, people would color their hair and straighten it? Like, what's the significance? It's a celebration. Let me doll up, get dolled up. I don't get it. Human beings are so weird, and it's not just her. It's just like a general thing. Before any celebration, people would be like, "Let me color my hair and let me do my hair." I don't understand. Okay, I'm supposed to open the other coloring one, which I can't even find. Where is it? Color one, Chibi one. Oh my god, I don't even know which one is which. Okay, we got this. Jinx skin, Jinx main color. Is that the one that I have opened up? No, it's Jinx main line art. So I'll open up Jinx main color. Jinx main color. Jinx 1, Jinx 2, Jinx 3, Jinx Chibi, Jin. Oh, hair color. Color 1. I don't know which one is which. I'm so confused. Where is it? Was it a copy? I think it was a copy. I'm so lost. Is this the one that I didn't save? Or that I turned off? This is not the one. This is the skin. It's a copy. It's a copy. Jinx. Okay, one by one. Jinx skin, Jinx sketch, Jinx main line art. That's the one I have open now. Jinx main color. That's the one that I opened just now. Jinx main color copy clip. How in the world was I supposed to find that? Okay, this is the one. We are searching for an ear. I'm gonna turn off the hair, all of the hair, and we're gonna search for the ear line art one by one. Is this? See, this is the ear. Danny Boy does not have ears, which sounds weird, but you get what I mean. I'm gonna. Do I have to save it? Can I just like copy and paste it? Copy. Go here. Go to Jaekyung and paste it. Where is it? Where is it? Wait! Where is it? I can't find it. It's not showing up. Okay, yeah, you know what? I think I'll have to save it. Oh, did I copy the wrong layer? Yeah, I did. It's this. Copy this. And bring it over here. Yes, see? Okay, now we got the ear. That's it, we're done. All I gotta do is color the line art next. I'll put you guys at the side because right now you are right underneath me.
change the subject by getting some of the listeners involved. It is time to enable you to
Hello.
and live with a kind of
I think I'll open.
every week on the pod.
Hark! Who have we got first?
Hi, Jen and Phil.
Hi.
My name's Em. I'm from New York, and today I'm hard launching the fact that I'm on a high protein diet. I try to eat 115 grams of protein a day. I've cut out all sugars and processed foods,
Okay.
and I've truly never felt better. I have way more energy than I used to.
Where is
A lot of health issues I used to have, like inflammation, has went away. So if you're able to do it, I highly recommend it.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, but I'm going to say nope. I want my...
We are very happy for you. You sound so confident and happy. No!
Look.
Woo!
I like my shugs. It's the only thing I've got in life.
Yeah. If you don't,
For me, it's not sugar. I just like food. Like that's the only thing.
Euphemism we've ever said in our entire
Suckle
life.
on that Haribo ring.
What's the point of living?
I don't have many vices. I don't drink that much. I don't smoke. I don't do crack.
Can y'all see why Dan and Phil is just so relatable? I see myself in both of them right now. This is me. Sometimes, right, even when I'm like having tough financial situations, I'm looking at the universe and God being like, I don't leave the house. I don't even buy anything for myself. All I do is treat myself food from time to time. Is it that hard to assist? Right, universe? Like, is it that hard? I'm not even doing anything extra.
You allow yourself a couple of fantastic
sweet treats. My
and
problem is
valid.
I have a lot of sweet treats. So if they did like a body analysis,
Yeah,
I'd probably be like jelly.
but what would Shane Hollander say about the macrobiotic diet?
I don't think about what he's saying.
I think that's most people's experience, to be fair.
No, that's me. I like the character.
Is it even showing?
Not just his ass.
We love the writing.
pecs. My mildly autistic king.
Yeah.
Hey, I can't see anything.
Dialogue like, fuck you.
Next.
Hi, Dan and Phil. I'm Rafaela from Ecuador. Shout out to
Ooh,
all
Ecuador.
families out there. And I'm hard launching that people who don't like onions should be revoked of their right to vote.
Why?
How are you a grown-ass adult who doesn't like the taste of onions?
No,
Something fundamentally wrong with
I have a problem with that statement. I despise onions with a passion. When I was growing up, anything with onion would ruin my day. Just like the other day, I could not find my favorite can of tuna. The only tuna version that they had was the pre-mixed spicy mayonnaise one. So I thought, you know what, that's fine. I won't add this additional mayonnaise myself. I'll do this instead. I'll get this pre-made one instead. When I opened it up, my heart shattered into a million pieces once I realized that they had included onions. Small, itty bitty pieces of onions in it. What was I supposed to do? Eat it? I ended up throwing it away. Because I'm just like, no. Out of all the things on this planet Earth, the one thing I cannot ingest, I physically cannot ingest, is onions. So I do not like the statement. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with you? Okay, the texture of onions, they're nasty. They're slippery, they feel thick, and they feel like they're not supposed to be in your mouth. And then out of the blue, when you bite on them, the worst part about onions is, okay, let me explain my issue with onions. The initial texture of it is weird. It's jelly-like, it's thick, you know, it's noticeable. And then you have this noticeable thing in your mouth that you're trying to avoid. But then when you hear that crunch, your heart sinks because you know that you have now bit into an onion. So the crunch makes it worse. Its presence on its own is bad. The crunch is a reminder that you failed at escaping it in your mouth. You failed at filtering it out in your mouth. That's my issue with onions. Why in the world is it that thick? You know, when I used to say this with my grandma and stuff, everyone would say that onions give taste and all. So I came up with a really good solution. If you are telling me that onions add taste to a dish, How about we puree we puree onions, smash them into smithereens, add a little bit of water or chicken stock, and then pour that shit into the dish. And you get your flavor. This is just an excuse by the people who like the crunch versus the people who don't like the crunch. It's a logical explanation. Have I convinced any onion haters here? Waste of money too? Next time you should read what's in the food. They did not specify onions because the world runs on this assumption that everybody likes onions. That's why I really like how McDonald's introduced that thing in their kiosk where you can choose not to have onions in your double cheeseburger. Is it double cheese? Yeah. I love that feature because when I was younger, what I would do is when I would order double cheeseburger, the onions that they would put would be hard to remove because it will be stuck to the cheese. So at the end of the day, no matter how much I try to manually remove the onions, I'll be stuck with that cursed burger. And it would just ruin my day. So when they out of the blue introduced this ability for you to remove the onions, I was like, yes, this is it. And I feel like a large number of onion haters like me must have pressured them. They must have received a lot of complaints being like, we need to be given an option to not want onion. And they gave us that option. Beautiful, beautiful option. But they should give that option instead of assuming everybody eats onions. Man who knew onion hate goes this deep, right? It's like, okay, here's the thing. I get people who like onions. I get it. Like I said, you like the crunch. I don't like the crunch. Can we like whatever we want to like? I'm not gonna go to onion lovers and I'm not gonna go to them, but I might talk shit about them behind their backs. But I'm not gonna go to them and be like, how could you like it? Because I get it. You know? First of all, this is the way my mind comprehends everything. I am a little bit different than your average human. To some extent, I like to consider myself not so human. It's just to make myself feel better, okay? Deep down I know I'm human, but whatever. Okay, I just like to convince myself. Oh no, it's not like I like to convince myself. I know for a fact that I'm a little bit of a different human being. And I love the things that set me apart from the average human being. One of it is this. So when I come across a human being that likes onions, I'll be like, they're just so human. And I don't think of it as like a good thing on its own. So you see how it benefits people like me, and how people who like onions are just losers because they're human, and people who don't like onions are the special aliens that we talked about on Twitch yesterday. Alien supremacy. I should not be in charge of any society because we will develop some form of supremacy immediately. I'll be like, onion haters unite, humanity haters unite, asteroid lovers unite. Every single thing that set us apart. I'm Indian. I think they will take away my citizenship if I start hating onions. I'm South Asian descent too. Maybe that's why my South Asian side was like, could not comprehend my distaste for onions. I don't blame them because I get what they feel. For me, I'm okay with onions, but by itself, I can't. I just can't. Onions, they were always like my biggest enemy. Even lettuce, I've actually grown fond of it. Like, I like my McDonald's with some lettuce nowadays. I like the crunch with all the sauce. But yeah, we're not supposed to get distracted.
Can be allowed in the decision-making part of politics.
Whoa.
What? To revoke? Okay. What? No. Dan can't support this point. I'm devastated. I was just glazing them a minute ago, and now I'll have to revoke my glaze. What is this? Why should we not have a say in politics?
Points were made.
There's ways that you can see this is the threshold and not understanding and accepting that onions are necessary.
No!
Flavor is
No!
what
Okay, wait. Onion lovers, I need clarification. Do your dishes actually taste different without onions? Like, does it actually taste different? Because I suffer when there's onion in my food. I am miserable. My entire day, like that morning when I opened the can of tuna, I didn't even know that there were onions inside. I spread it across my bread, so excited. Took one bite, heard that crunch, and my entire day was ruined. I didn't notice any taste other than my day was ruined. In fact, the whole taste experience was gone. Is this a real thing? I need to look this up. This cannot be real. Like, does onion actually add taste? Because that's a lie. I'm being lied to. I'm being gaslit by people with horrible taste buds. Y'all don't have proper taste buds. Y'all have human taste buds. So, you taste something I don't. Do onions make food taste better? This is a lie. Yes, onions generally make food taste better by adding depth. Shut up! Shut up! Natural sweetness? It's disgusting. Onions are never supposed to be anywhere in the food that I eat. Never once in my 30 years of being alive did I go, now that needed an onion. This is a lie. This is a lie. Oh, but like, I hate caramelized apple and apple pie. Like, the actual apple pie. I don't like actual apple pie because I think I've explained this before. I feel like the combination of sweet from the apple and the friedness just doesn't go well. It's one of the worst combinations to ever exist. I love my fictional crush apple pie, but the actual apple pie I don't like. And I feel like when people talk about the sweetness of onion, that's what it's like. It's like it's not supposed to exist. Spicy food or like fried food that you put in a pan and you toss it around is not supposed to go with something as sweet as onion. We need to rewire the taste buds of human beings. Or we need to do more research because I'm beginning to believe that I am an actual alien. I might be. Oh wait, this is not real. I should check Reddit. Someone on Reddit will be like, onions suck, Reddit. 4 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 months ago. Okay, something recent. Let's look at this. The worst part is how big onion propaganda. Exactly. The worst part is how big onion propaganda has brainwashed the masses across cultures worldwide that onions, yes, I believe this is onion propaganda. I have genuinely not tasted a difference in my dish other than it ruining my day with texture wise. Remember to join the cult, must hate onion. Yes, in fact, Safa, right now we have Safa in human jail, or at least in prison because of suspicion of having some ounce of humanity. If I were to spot any onion lovers, y'all can't live in my world. You will be arrested immediately. Can you imagine a world where onion is illegal? That's kind of funny though. People will be like, free the onion! Really, onion? But I think I'm on the right track. Not only do they taste nasty, but what kind of food ingredient makes you tear up, right? Like the things they do to your eyes. I'm having flashbacks now. I think when I was working part time during the holidays, during the school holidays, I would be like around sometimes behind the kitchen area where the poor chefs would be cutting big buckets of onions and they would be sniffling. No matter how used to it they get, when you have to cut such a large amount of onions, like what kind of good food ingredient does that? No, it's very present. Okay, it's not even supposed to be. Human beings are not even supposed to be exposed to onions. This is onion propaganda. The consistency is also gross, yes. Oh, no wonder. I was so surprised to see such points supporting what I was saying, and then I realized the subreddit I'm on, onion hate. No wonder, no wonder. I'm like, wait, they're all saying everything I want to hear. Oh wait, this is the onion hate subreddit, of course. Okay, now let me find a more unbiased post. Okay, how many? Oh, beautiful. I like this. This is what I'm talking about. How many of you actually like onion? I, for one, hate them, but I feel like they're in every single meal you order. Yes, not feel. It is onion propaganda. I believe that cooked onions are widely accepted, and it's raw onion that a significant number of people have an issue with. I don't care that they're widely accepted. I think it's unfair that people are trying to say that it actually adds flavor because it does not. It's simple, most people like onions. Onions give. No, they do not. They do not. Y'all just like the crunch. You've convinced yourself that the crunch gives flavor. Okay, because imagine this, right? You eat a dish, you don't know if there's onion in it. Okay, let's say there's onion in it, but grounded. Do they have grounded onion? I'm supposed to be finishing my sticker sheet, but I can't let go of this grounded. No, powdered onion. Powdered onion. If onion gives you so much flavor, then you should be content with it being in powdered form. But no, you make a big hoo ha when it's in powdered form and demand the physical crunch. That's because the flavoring is a lie. If it was. Yeah, I've been just going on and on. Onions are a flavor enhancer. So yeah, it does. No, it does not. It really does not. It does not. Okay, what difference does it make? What difference do onions make to a dish? I refuse to accept that there is a difference. I believe that it's the crunch because if there was no if there was an actual difference in flavor, the powdered onion should do. It's the same shit, just powdered. Whatever it is that gets rid of the crunch, but y'all need the crunch because the crunch tells you that there's onion inside. So it's all psychology. Even for me, at least I'm acknowledging that there's no flavor aspect. It's more of a texture experience. The thickness of it is not supposed to be in my mouth, and the sweetness of it just ruins everything. I think you need to train your no. No, Dinesh. I'm on the right track. Okay, explain this to me. Why don't you guys like powdered onion? If the dish has got powdered onion, it should be fine because it adds the same flavor. Now we're all human with the freedom of different tastes. Okay, I can accept that. But like I said, the theory that it adds flavor is a lie. Because if I'm holding on to this so strongly and I'm not gonna let go, if it indeed adds flavor, you should be content with it in any other form. But it's only with that crunchy physical form do people acknowledge the flavor. That's because there's a psychological correlation. The crunch lets you know there's onion inside. You believe that onion gives it flavor. Therefore, you believe that onion gives flavor. If you can't taste, if you can't hear the crunch, if you don't feel that crunch, you assume there's no onion. So you say that it does not have taste. I rest my case. There really is a subreddit. Yeah, right. I didn't expect to end up on onion hate, but I was a little bit like, oh wow, they're all saying everything that I have been saying. Onions are, oh wait, I hate this so much. Oh, wow, onions are like top three food. Shut up. Shut up. I love onions. Shut up. I guarantee more people like what? We need representation for we need representation for the onion hate community, and it's not even onion hate, it's stop onion propaganda. I don't hate, I mean, yeah, I hate them, but I don't hate the fact that people like it. I hate the propaganda surrounding it. I guess it's common enough for, exactly. I like both cooked and raw onions. Third, you should find your own planet and live there. This is exactly what my family used to tell me. And I feel like I have found my own planet and I have been living there for 3 years now. It's called indoors. Have you heard of it? I love onions cooked and raw. Okay, I found a new inhabitant for your planet that y'all can live happily. Oh, you know what? I guess that planet is Earth. I think I'm getting more evidence that I might be more alien than I thought I was. We are getting more alien evidence as time goes on. Onions are acidic. Rich foods like Indian curries, it cuts through with its acidity. Both the texture and the flavor is important. Why texture? Flavor I get, but why texture? Texture is an indicator that it's onion. Texture is an indicator that there is onion. How are you gonna know that a particular dish has got that onion flavor to it if you don't hear the crunch? Yeah, people are trying. The gas lighting is not gonna work. You can come up with all sorts of scientific explanations. Like, okay, I can accept that acidic part, but I do believe that a lot of people are actually running on emotions rather than actual taste. The psychological part, they know there's onion inside because they just heard the crunch. So they assume that they are tasting the nice taste. Sharpness. Siri, you're kind of good at this. Okay, I can accept the sharpness. Okay, so it's like when they crunch on it, the acidity is released into the dish or whatever it is that they're eating, and so the flavor envelops their mouth. Okay, I can accept that. However, I wish people would acknowledge my sensitivity to texture. Because for me, it's not so much the taste. There's no taste for me with or without onion. For me, the crunch ruins the experience. Ugh, I hate it. Even right now, I'm just imagining the way my day was ruined with that. Uh, Okay, fine, Ray, you kind of win this case. Now that I've gotten a decent explanation, I guess I can accept. Oh wait, but I just went on. How long did I go on talking about my onion theory? Now it's been debunked. I'm not pleased. Can we pretend this never happened?
Bloody love an onion.
Yeah.
And also, do you know when?
Oh, but like Dan and Phil being onion lovers is
That's all.
sad.
Percent. Although, do you not feel?
Okay, garlic I get. What?
I'm just.
Wait.
It's great. It's always onion or garlic. That's all it is.
100%. Although, do you not feel like
100%.
you?
Why was that so random?
I'm just training you like a horse. A horse with a bad habit of saying 100%.
I need a shock collar.
You do.
Good night.
Phil.
The children.
You don't.
Is
like
it one of you?
But you love ketchup and you love pizza.
A raw
Wait, I wanna see.
I'm
Wait, I
training
missed.
you like a horse. A horse with a bad habit of saying 100%.
I need a shock collar.
You do.
Phil.
Phil.
You don't like tomato.
I've just recently liked.
You love pizza.
A raw tomato tastes foul and everyone knows it. They're just showing off.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
yeah.
Disgusting.
Wait, okay, I actually like raw tomato. Just dip it in some sauce. Dip it in some nice sauce. I like raw tomato. No wait, tomato on its raw tomato on its own, not so much. Raw tomato with some sauce.
This guy. It's because of the sugar in it.
I can't stand on any legs though because I don't like cheese, so whatever. Next.
Agree.
Wait, but it's the same as durian. I despise actual durian. But I can eat durian ice cream. But I hate durian. Like, I would be that family member where everyone would be seated on the floor, passing around, like opening it up and being like, ah, treasure. The durian love in Malaysia is kind of crazy though. Like, when I think back, during durian season, the way everyone would like gather around being like, ooh, durian, and then they'll cut it open and open it up with gloves and an axe, and it's like, what kind of cult activity is this? But like, they'll open it up, pass it around, take that gooey mushy filling and eat it with, it's all messy, you know. And I'll just be at the corner being like, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like a lot of stuff. But durian, the taste is actually horrible. Like, it's actually horrible. Like horrible. I'm on the westerner side. I'm on the white people's side and the cats. I heard cats don't like durian as well. We went from chill chat to onions. That's because, I mean, when I was young, I really was forced. And I could never enjoy my food because I would always be too. Like, imagine getting your food and spending the first 30 minutes just picking out the onions. Oh my god. A lot of stuff when I was young, I just couldn't enjoy the food, even like pizza, burgers. The minute I found out about customization, you mean like even in the restaurant that I used to work at, whenever I would order some food for myself, I loved the fact where I would just say no onions. And then the chef, when they see it's my card, they see it's my order, the chef he would look at me and be like, no onions, none at all. And I'm like, no, none, just put the prawns inside and no onions. But it was nice, you know, the fact that as an adult, I'm finally able to make decisions and choices where I get to choose food without onions and I won't be forced to eat onions. I'm in favor for letting people choose what goes in their food, yes. I have autism related eating disorder and I need everything to have an option to take or add things. Oh, okay, on one hand, I wanted to say maybe it's the tism. I thought all onion haters might be on the spectrum. But if you're on the spectrum, but you like the onion, You like the texture? You like the texture? I'm not a durian eater. Repelled by the stench. Okay, for me it's the other way around. I actually love stench. I love the smell of durian. It's amazing. But the taste is nasty. How do you explain that? I love the smell of durian, but I don't want that in my mouth. It's You're back. You were gone? I'm like, wait, Safa, you were gone? I had durian with a passion? Nice. Funny though that I love jackfruit. Oh, I don't like jackfruit. The only fruit I like is apple. Oranges, I can force myself a little bit, but the sourness just takes me out. So I went from liking apples and oranges to realizing that I never liked oranges. I just tried to force myself to like oranges. I think the part about oranges that I don't like is that when you put it in your mouth, there's nothing. It's just this ugly dryness. And then when you bite into it, the juice just seeps out. Ugh. And you have orange is the one that you eat where you have to spit out the seed. I think that's how you eat oranges, right? I hate the seed that ends in your mouth. Oh, disgusting. Oh my god. And then the sourness, like all that taste just bursting in your mouth with no warning. Like, I didn't get any warning. You should have said, like, sourness coming your way. Or something, like some warning that I'm about to be hit with a lot of taste. But no! It's just, let me be dry as fuck and boom! It's wet. I wonder if like anyone new joining the stream being like, what are you talking about? Oranges. Literal oranges. Onions icky? Only like it as children, you are me and I am you. Gang, I found my people. I don't mind powdered onion. Wanna talk so much about taste? You wanna talk so much about taste? Put it in powdered form. Done. Taste solved. Next. I wish I was there to defend onion haters.
Wendy and I'm from Devon.
Hi.
I'm hard launching Stopping the Shaming of Labia, Sizes
Okay.
and Shapes. Whether you've got beef curtains, ham baguettes,
Labia?
whatever your look, don't let the fuckers put you down.
Labia sizes.
It's because of the sugar in it.
I can't stand it.
Wait,
Wendy and I'm from Devon.
Hi.
I'm hard
I
launching
missed it.
Stopping the Shaming of Labia, Sizes
Okay.
and Shapes. Whether you've got beef curtains, ham
You
baguettes,
cut ham.
whatever your look, don't let the fuckers put
Wait,
you down.
which was. I'm gonna ask a controversial question. Which was the labia again? Wait. It's that thing, right? Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, wait, it comes in different shapes? I had no idea. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna see it on my own, right? Like, who cares about the shape? Yeah, shapes. They all look the same. Are they talking about vulva? I think labias all look. Oh wait, they say not all labia are made. Uh, is it the innies and the outies? Is that what we're talking about here? They all look the same. Let's go to the vulva gallery. Do you know what your vulva looks like? Actually, no. Do I need to? Oh yeah, for health reasons. God. I just exposed myself. I'm sorry, I don't take a mirror to look at what it looks like underneath. An easy way to find out is to take a take a look using a hand mirror. Not only not only can it be very enlightening to see it and get to know all its parts. Never mind, I'm not interested. But knowing your vulva is also very useful as you'll be able to observe possible change. That sucks. But it's not like I can keep track. Like every single day, do I check? Like, looking fancy today? What am I supposed to write? But noticing such changes, I mean, okay, we can use that for your asshole too. Like, let's say if you know what your asshole looks like and all of a sudden it changes the way that it looks, you can go for some sort of maybe asshole screening or like what's it called? That cancer, intestine, large, colon cancer. Like if maybe the shape of your asshole changes or the site of that area changes, but you don't see people telling you to take a mirror to look at your butt. Right? Wait, I feel like I'm onto something. I just said something logical. I need validation that I said something that made sense. Right? If they say you gotta look at your vulva on your own by taking a mirror just so you can see what its state is like, to know if there's something wrong with your health, why don't they tell you to look at your asshole as well? That should be in the same that should be in the same thing as well. Right? Like if we are talking about this, why don't they tell you to look at the other parts of your body that you can't see, which is your asshole? Not in like a funny way, I'm actually being serious. When opening a textbook about anatomy, you may find that your vulva looks different from the vulva's depiction. Each and every vulva is unique, so it would be impossible to represent. Okay, now let me see what it looks like. What is the vulva? The vulva consists of the external part of the genitalia. It includes the inner labia and outer labia, the clitoris and clitoral hood, the urethra. So many things. So many things. Oh wait, we learned this in school. Entrance, okay, blah blah blah. Let me see the different parts. Mons, the hair area above the blah, pubic hair, blah blah blah, outer labia. Now they said it's different. What does it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I get it. It's just like it's more of like the outside appearance instead of, because I thought it was the inside. Because the inside it kind of looks the same, right? Most of the time it looks very similar. Oh, we went to this conversation because someone was hard launching that no matter what shape it is, it should be acceptable. Love your labia or something. But hey, educational. You learn something new every single day. We're here.
Launching, stopping the shaming of labia, sizes
Okay.
and shapes. Whether you've got beef curtains, ham baguettes, whatever you're looking, don't let the fuckers put you down.
That was some very
Hell yeah!
visual imagery there.
I gotta be honest, I haven't heard
Hamburger.
before.
We went to the Vagina Museum and I saw so many.
Oh, I should have
And they
Styles.
no,
should have gone to the vagina museum.
I
Little
think
fringe.
they're all beautiful. You know what I mean? It's just all like what you're working with.
99%.
Thank you. Well, where's the 1%?
I'm just trying to shake it up now. It sounds like I'm making an offensive.
I mean, you're asking a bunch of gay men on what they think.
Doesn't it?
The other percent is that you like
The penis.
The
So I
penis.
just simply can't authentically say 100. Yeah.
I mean, penis different sizes as well.
Some penises are f***ing scary. We no 30 to stand on.
Some are huge.
We got
some are
aardvarks. We got
some
turtles.
are bent to the side.
We got bananas.
Oh
Cucumbers.
my artworks and turtles. Wait, I'm losing it.
Vegan sausage rolls.
But overall, be happy with your body, whatever you're given. Who cares? We're all going to turn to dust eventually anyway.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Fel.
Existential crisis at its fine.
Who's a better writer than Shakespeare?
Me.
No, the hard caller. the Wendy.
Yes.
Hamburgette.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I just referred to you as a hard cooler. You know, we've got our listeners, they call in with hard launches.
Yes.
If you want to be one of our next hard coolers, please send in your hot takes, the things that you want to get off your baguette,
Dan and
to
Phil.
fucking hell.
Oh, hardlaunchpodcast@gmail.com.
You almost 2 weeks in a row said the right thing.
Nearly.
That's yeah, like 4% for you there.
Thank you.
Success rate.
So this has been a 100% great episode.
I'm gonna look in the mirror, panic, and wait for the edits of every time that I've said that and scream into the void.
There actually is an edit of you doing it. Do you want to hear it now?
Is there?
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah. I'm going to try and find that. If you come...
That was nice. Okay, but guys, I need to finish this sticker sheet so bad. Now, how long have I been? Oh, how long has this been going on? Can I get some? Oh, wow, 2 hours. Do I not get tired? Yeah, I am. So I can't sleep, but I don't flat. I start coughing. Are you okay? Take some cough syrup. Oh, I want it to. So sad. Don't want it too brown. Not that we're crazy. Next up, a little bit of. You know, I'm gonna listen to some songs in the background, so I'm gonna put this on mute. It. I already took cough meds. Maybe it's just asthma acting up again. That sucks. That sounds horrible. Hope you get better soon, children. Child? And my lineup. When I that's breathe right into me. Now, which other? Wait. Oh my god. I can feel you falling. I still breathe your light. Should the hair be? Where's my pizza? The hair should be the same color as the hair. Okay, this was like a very new way for me to color the lineup when I did the pizza. so cute. Also, the pizza looks so nice. I was so happy with how it turned out. Like, this was my first time drawing pizza. Yummy. Bangs, hair color, later. Okay, this is now. I think I want to give him lips. Like some manhwas, the reason their drawing looks so nice is because they actually give their characters lips. If I were to give some luscious, juicy, plumpy lips, looks too much. It looks like he's got lip gloss on. Maybe it's because it's right on top. I have to erase the overlap with the lip. Like, or maybe I just suck at. Oh, it's bad. This is bad. It's so bad. Okay, never mind. I should have just stuck. I color the brows. The brows will be the browns will be dark. Brows will be dark. I What if for coloring lips, a light color and solid brush, low opacity, but feather out the ends, airbrush. Let me. Okay, light color and solid brush, low opacity. Like this. Or should I make it thicker? But it's just not much. I feel like sometimes what makes anime appealing is the fact that they do not have lips. When they do, the art style must just. Like right now, I'm giving him some lip filler. That's a botched lip filler. Right? Wait, I've got the airbrush. I think it looks a little luscious. Look like one like Pearl Boy. Just wait, when did it go? Then like this will what I was. Give it all to. Can someone explain to me what happened to the eyes? Is it the head? Did I not see? Very gently sigh. Should definitely be asleep by now. Actually, I think I should also end. It's like 2 hours. I'm telling you right now, my throat is gonna hurt too. And I'll be like, oh yeah, more than 2. So I will also bring this to an end. Thank you for joining. It was kind of fun. Talking to each other. Talking to each other, drawing and trying to figure out onion propaganda. I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna for a short while after this. And then I'm gonna continue this and I'm actually gonna spend the arranging the sticker sheet so that I can make it tomorrow, and if possible, pack everything tomorrow as well. Then on Thursday, drop it at the post office. Oh, and Didi's membership card. I have to draw Didi's membership card is the only one that I haven't finished. Yeah, I'll be ending this here. Bye. See you next stream. I think I'll randomly, we'll see. Sometimes I'll go on Twitch, sometimes I'll go on YouTube. I didn't even share this on, though I just so random. But anyways, bye bye. Good night, 99.